Today, together, we are going to discover how to make a delicious classic Linzer Tarte. It's page 235 and 236 of the French Pastry and Desserts by Lenôtre. But first, let me let you discover something special to my heart. In 1984, we did not choose Houston. Houston chose us, preparing to start a culinary college. We started by creating several excellent pastry, bakery, Lenotre French, pastry, bakery, cafe. That was the first one with my delicious wife from Greece, who was selling croissants. Can you imagine? We sold a lot of croissants. And toasting to the opening of our first boutique in Houston. So listen carefully how to make that delicious tart. Tools for the classic Linzer Torte: sheet pan, baking dish, parchment paper, fluted pastry wheel, rubber spatula, mixing bowl, rolling pin, paring knife, ruler, cookie cutter, small offset spatula, piping bag, sifter. Sweet short crust cinnamon pastry dough, page 41. 500 grams of raspberry jam with seeds, 60% fruit, 40% sugar. 200 grams of apple sauce, page 348. Powder sugar for dusting. The classic Linzer Tarte starts with buttering the mold. And now laminating the cinnamon pie dough. It's lightly refrigerated. Here we have it. Je fleure ma table en bois. Comme elle est belle ma table en bois. Je l'aime ma table en bois. J'espère que vous en avez une chez vous. Voilà, je fleure. Dessous, je fleure dessus. Voilà. Et nous allons laminer à 5 mm. Ça, je suis précis, hein. La pâtisserie, c'est la précision. Ça veut dire qu'on utilise le système métrique. Millimètres, litres, kilos. The difficulty is that you want the dough to be cold, so it does not stick to the table. Almost there, 5 mm. Here we are. Before lining the cinnamon dough, I'm using a ring to facilitate the lining of the pie tart. And we are going to keep the edge pour le fonçage du plat à tarte. So I push the edge to the center, and then I move the dough inside. If you are right-handed like me, you put your left hand inside to push. The right hand lift. You push, you lift, you push, you lift. And now the edge. The most difficult part is the edge, because you have to make it a little bit up like that. So you press on both sides. The plate will help because it's dented So you follow the plate. Now I am going to take mon couteau d'office. Je vais couper en suivant, je m'appuie sur le plat. Je m'appuie sur le plat. So the blade is against the tray. Extra dough. Don't trash, it's delicious. Okay, now I press it against the mold. Press it on the edge of my tray. Et voilà. Now the filling. We are going to mix together the raspberry jam. So to choose a high quality raspberry preserve. Now I'm going to add the apples chunk and puree mixed together. You can do it just with the puree, but I prefer for the texture to have apple sauce and chunk of apples. You mix that gently together in that bowl. Now I'm pouring the filling inside my pie. Perfect. We have to do the Linzer Tarte lattice on the top. So we are going to put the tart aside and prepare the lattice. Like before, I'm going to fleur same thickness than before. Ça vient peut-être de la fleur de la farine. We are there. Last roll. Excellent. I'm going to use my ruler to cut the lattice. I think I need 12 of them. We'll see. Approximately 2 centimeters wide, 2.5 centimeters wide. Okay, I have enough. Next step, I'm going to humidify the edge of my tart so the lattice will stick to it. So it's just purified water. We use only purified water with a filter, gently. It's everywhere. The lattice now. Are we going to have enough? I think so. Even some extra, I think. Okay. A little pitch of water here. Crossway now. The last lattice. All right. Now I'm going to follow the edge of the tray to cut the extra lattice and the dough below. It's easy. You just follow your pie tray, and we save that. You know why? You know what, right? To make cookies. The final touch, you press the 2 layers to the edge. You want the edge to not to fall apart during the baking. So you have to press it gently, not too much. And now the pie is ready to go to the oven to be baked at 325 degrees for 20 minutes approximate. Everybody has a different oven, so it could be ready in 18 minutes or in 22 minutes. Overdone is not good, underdone is even worse. So 325 degrees, 20 minutes average. The cookies now. Remember, we trashed nothing. Everything is good. The same day you do your pie or the day after. You can keep your dough in the cooler, wrapped, if you want. You have to, so it stay moist. So you need cookie cutter. You need 2 for that recipe. So you will have 2 types of cookies, the straight cookies, and the crown. The crown now. Same dough, different shape. For the crown, you need the small one also. Now the crown. Center the small cutter. (320 degrees), and you watch. When it's cooked, you remove it, let it cool, and the next step will be the filling. The decor. Your friend and the guests, they eat first with their eyes. So take pride of the decoration of your pastry. This one is very easy. I use white powder sugar. I put the ring, the crown, the ring close to each other, and I sift it gently. And now look at that. It looks Christmassy, right? And now I'm going to fill the cookie with the same raspberry jam that is baking right now in the oven. And you have to cut a very, very small part at the very, very top. It's always easier to come back to cut more than to cut too much. So my left hand hold the cone, and here I direct the cone. Isn't it cute? It's very cute. And you do that while your pie is in the oven. Last step, the crown. You have to be patient. You have to resist the temptation. This is the only challenge with my grandchildren. You like it? The cookie made from the leftover of the Linzer Tarte. I think my Linzer Tarte must be ready from the oven. What do you think? It's time now. Let's go to the oven. This pie was baked earlier in the day because we have to let it cool before spreading the white powder sugar. If you decorate it while it's still warm, it will melt and it will not be nice looking. But once it's cold, it will not melt. By the way, the pie we just did together is almost ready. As you can see, the dough shrink a little bit inside the mold, but it's fine like that. Now it's decorated. Your classic Linzer Torte is finished, and you have the cookies going with it. I cannot resist. You forgive me to have a bite? Mmm. 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 It's Christmas. Enjoy your own Linzer Tarte at home. Make sure you don't have too many grandchildren around you because it will disappear very fast. Bonsoir.